In a grand kingdom far away, there lived an emperor whose obsession with his wardrobe was known across the lands. He spent all his time and wealth on acquiring the most exquisite outfits. For nothing pleased him more than to parade around in splendid attire, receiving compliments from his subjects and dignitaries alike. One day, word reached the emperor of two mysterious weavers, who claimed they could craft the finest, most magnificent fabric the world had ever seen. This fabric, they boasted, was not only unparalleled in beauty, but also had a magical quality. It was invisible to anyone who was either incompetent or ridiculously stupid. Intrigued and excited by the prospect of such a garment, the emperor thought this magical fabric would be an excellent way to distinguish the wise from the foolish in his court. He immediately summoned the weavers and commissioned them to create a new outfit for him, giving them a handsome sum of gold to begin their work. The weavers set up their looms and pretended to toil away at their task, though in truth, they did nothing at all. They asked for the finest silks and the most precious gold thread, all of which they pocketed, while pretending to weave the non-existent fabric. Curious about the progress on his new clothes, the emperor sent his most trusted advisor to check on the weavers. Upon arrival, the advisor saw the weavers working on empty looms, but pretended to be deeply impressed by the fabric's beauty, fearing being thought a fool or incompetent if he admitted seeing nothing. Word of the magnificent fabric spread throughout the palace, and all who were sent to see the progress praised it, fearing to admit that they could see nothing lest they be deemed unworthy of their positions. Finally, the day came for the emperor to don his new outfit. The weavers mimed dressing him in the magical garments, and the emperor pretended to be awestruck by his reflection in the mirror, not wanting to admit that he too could see nothing. Proudly, the emperor set out in a grand procession to show off his new clothes to his subjects. The citizens of the realm had heard of the magical fabric, and, not wanting to appear foolish or incompetent, they all praised the emperor's magnificent outfit. Suddenly, a young child, unaffected by the fears and pretensions of adulthood, exclaimed, "But he isn't wearing anything at all." The child's innocent truth rippled through the crowd, and soon everyone could see the reality. The emperor was parading through the streets wearing nothing but his pride. Mortified, but too proud to admit his folly, the emperor continued the procession more rigidly than ever. And his courtiers followed, holding up the train of a robe that didn't exist.